Yeah, I'm getting a little sleepy now. It's about close to 4 o'clock in the morning. My new energy surge. I'll be going to bed now about this time. And don't be sleeping the rest of the day. I mean, man, this energy surge is something. I don't know if anybody else experiencing that. Well, greetings, everyone. This is Staying in a Light broadcast, and I want to give you all a, how do you say, insight, spiritual insight of what to expect. We got a new president coming in, and a lot of the tribes have voted for him, and the so-called African Americans, black people who, with that title, the evidence they don't know who they are. Well, let me ask you all a question. What kind of concession did you get for your vote? Did you get any commitments? You're going to do something for you? No, you didn't. You never do. Uh, you got to learn what so-called minorities do to get free. You got to be a nationalist. That's the only way to be. I was a nationalist, man, ever since I can remember. I've been a nationalist. And so let me just give you what the Spirit's telling me. Nothing's going to change for you if you're still in democracy, even though you got Republicans running it, because you got to change things for yourself, my people. You can't expect somebody to come in and change something for you because you can always say, I didn't want that. That's why they won't do it. They can't do it. You got to do it. You got to come together, unite, have an agenda. And it's hard to do this when you don't when you don't know your ancestry. You don't have anything to build off of because they just want to take you back to slavery. That's how black and Afro American does. And you know you don't have no connection to Africa because they have taken your nationality and made race an identity. Now, who does that? People around the world are identified by nationality, the nation they belong to, but they got you identifying by a race you belong to. Even it's a it's a social construct race because there's no race called black. All these people did a head job on y'all. I mean, my eyes open. I see what's going on. I'm trying to wake my people up ever since I was a man. Was I a teenager? Yeah, I used to see black and white TV and tell them people, man, that's sinful. What we doing, following them people. That's not the way we supposed to be doing. Following somebody, we supposed to have our own culture, our own way of life. Yeah, I speak English as less as I have to. I have an international group. I speak different languages too because I'm not tied to this man language. That's a sin, and you won't see that until you study. So nothing gonna change but you, uh, and you're gonna see everybody else gonna be benefiting because they are united. Even the immigrants who come here, some may be deported, but a lot of them are going to be benefiting uh, from your. They some people say you started the what they call it, the civil rights, so they're going to be benefit. Yeah, that's going to continue to happen because you are not doing nothing for yourself. People say, "Oh, there's no color." They're telling you don't put race first, but everybody else does it. Everybody put themselves first. There's nothing wrong with that. You can't love everybody. You wind up hating yourself. Come on, people. Get out of the insanity box doing the same things, thinking things going to be different. Oh, my God. Listen to the Moors. Just listen to them with an open mind. See if they make any sense to you. Farrakhan, he just talking. He ain't done nothing. He's not going to do anything for you because he's tied to that black ideology, which is not the way it started. You know, the Nation of Islam started as a Moorish group. In other words, the founders, leaders were all from the Moorish Science Temple. When I found it out, I said, what? Then, having been involved with the Nation of Islam, having studied with them, I said, oh, it's in the lessons. Moors call themselves Muslims. And in the lessons, even though they say original Asiatic man, in the lesson they say Muslims. So where that Muslim come from? It wasn't from the Moorish Science Temple. Come on, people. Some people just not telling you the whole truth. I called in on one show this more, and I told that idea about being Muslim. He said, well, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Man, they got everything to do with it. How can you not talk about the Nation of Islam being Muslim? He was talking about the names. People call themselves Bays. Well, that's true too. But the fact that the lessons are calling them Muslims shows that the connection to the Moorish Science Temple is through and through. I guess I'm doing a lot of talking because I see myself as an elder, been here a long time, and don't want to be like those Al-Qaedas. You know, Al-Qaedas, I think they live for something like 13 or 17 years. And the only time they do a lot of all the noise they making, they about to go. Time them to leave. So they come out the ground and start talking, because they be gone in a few months. So I don't want to be that. I want to have some impact on my people before I leave. And my people, who is that? Where you at? I got trusts I want y'all to set up. I have schools. I've got the material for the schools. I went through, this is not something I'm just dreaming up. I was educated as a school teacher, and I know what you need to drop and what you need to add. I taught in the public schools. I know they're running them like prisons. And if you come there with any innovations, they're gonna railroad you out. Yeah, I didn't know what I know now, but when they started raising that ugly head, I said, "Oh, I'm out of here." Didn't know how to fight them then, and it would have been a waste of time because the whole structure is criminal. I just put it like that. So a waste of time to fight them. We need our own. We need to go back to zero and start building from our own. There's nothing we can use in this system for us. Not a thing. We can't even have our own language. That's a big promoter of mine. I don't mean we got to invent a language. We can speak other languages. There's a lot. In other words, we created all the languages, so why we just use speaking English? A lot of languages are related to your brain. Do you know why people who speak a foreign language usually speak 3 or 4 or more or 5? Because their brain are open, they can learn these languages. English keep you confined, in my opinion. I'm speaking as an expert. English just speaking English keep you dumbed down. It's a dumb language. When you learn other languages, you say, man, huh, they say it like this, English says it like that. Man, do you know you don't have genders in English? There's no gender in the language, meaning it's not a part of natural law. Because natural law has gender and everything. So it's easy for English speakers to say we don't want a gender. We want to eliminate genders because it's not even in the language. Used to be. They used to say female. What they say? Gentlewoman. I don't know if they ever used that term. I'm sounding like I'm about to ramble now. So let me look in the chat and see what y'all got. See if anybody interesting. Okay. No, nothing interesting, nothing to relate to. Look like some little trolls in here. What you call them? What's that troll name? They had a TV show about. What was his name? Chunky. Look like Chunky. Chunky. Just to run around with doing devilishment. Okay, well, family's not here yet, so I keep talking till they come. Peace to the Moors. Everybody else, you know where you go where you are welcome. You're not welcome here because you are trying to take away from what I'm teaching. But you can't do it. You will never succeed. It's a new day and a new time. I've got this energy with me. Yes, yes, yes. All praise be to the Yahuwahs. Peace to the Moors. You know, there's a lot to be learned for those who would study, who just discipline themselves and just listen to the universe. But that's not for everybody because everybody don't have ears to hear. It's only for certain specific people.